gentlemen, so nice to see all of you this early this morning. We will begin shortly in about 5 more minutes, so we do appreciate your patience. Now we know that some of you are still looking for seats here, and don't worry, if you haven't already noticed, look over there. Tom there on the bench, he's kind of lonely, so we can fit 2 more people over there if you would like to take that seat. Alright, we will begin in about 5 minutes. I'll see you then. exciting day ahead of us. And before we begin, can I just remind you, please, take a moment to look at your devices, yes, and your phones, and make sure that they are switched to silent mode to avoid any disruptions throughout this event. We do appreciate your kind cooperation. And for videographers, if you would like to set up your cameras, please set your cameras at the sides, yeah? Thank you very much. All right, so I would now ask you, now that you've all settled down, to keep your eyes on the screen as we begin. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome. HMD Global, the home of Nokia phones, welcomes you to a whole new era of new Nokia smartphones. My name is Janice and I will be your host for today. Now I know that many of us have been conditioned all our lives, to keep our feelings to ourselves, no matter how excited we feel inside. But if today you're feeling, oh my God, finally, the moment has arrived. Finally, the very much awaited launch of the Nokia 3, Nokia 5, and Nokia 6 is here. You know what? It's okay to let loose today. You know why? Because we are amongst like-minded individuals. And that's because everyone has got some sort of personal history when it comes to Nokia phones. Correct? Yes? I can't be the only honest person here, isn't it? Now, I remember clearly how my love relationship with the Nokia phone began. It began with a game of Snake, right? And you know what they say, right? If you want to know if this relationship's going to last with that someone, you got to play with that someone and see if you enjoy yourself before you know it's going to get anywhere. And that's how it started. And from there on, there was no more turning back for me. From one Nokia phone to another to another. But you know what? There was this one particular model that had a special place in my heart, and that was the Nokia 8800. If you don't already know that one, it's the one which has that stainless steel cover, slider phone, and it's scratch-proof too. Perfect for a person like me, dropping my phone all the time. Now, before I actually got that phone, however, I remember very clearly, my dad was like, because I was in school at the time, and he's like, you know what, you really need to get a new phone. You've dropped your phone so many times. Your phone's not going to hold out any longer. And I was like, no, I don't want a new phone. But actually, I was secretly eyeing the Nokia 8800 lah. So what happened was this. I went to the stores and searched for it, right? It was no longer available because it was limited. Very exclusive. So what I did was I waited for my elder brother to pass me his Nokia 8800 instead of getting a new phone. So I was happy to settle with a second-hand Nokia 8800 just because I liked how it looked, because it was so cool and it was so durable. And you know what? Until today, I still have it with me because I knew that one day it would make me rich. And I'm right, okay? You know why? I checked on Google yesterday and guess what? If you look for the list, okay, of mobile phones that can help you net a fortune today, you'll find that my Nokia 8800 is there. Now, I'm sure you all have your personal stories, and today you'll be reminiscing as we share the new Nokia smartphones with you. But with that in mind, just in case you don't already know, HMD Global, the home of Nokia phones, they will now write the new chapter for Nokia phones. And it's all thanks to its exclusive 10-year licensing agreement with Nokia, which grants HMD Global the sole use of the Nokia brand for mobiles worldwide. Now, I don't know about you lah, but if I was with HMD Global, right, I would be under a lot of pressure. Why? Probably a lot of sleepless nights as well, right? Why? Because they have been handed a national treasure, correct? Or should I say international treasure, and a monumental task to rejuvenate the Nokia brand and bring the smartphones to the masses again. But you know what? I would say, it's safe to say that they have done more than just a good job. And we know that because if you've been to the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona just recently, they were making headlines and huge waves over there. So, we understand that some of you were there and you have already been introduced to the smartphones from there. However, for the benefit of those who haven't heard of our new Nokia smartphones, don't worry, today we will walk you through on how these phones do stand out in terms of their superior craftsmanship, their distinctive designs, their powerful entertainment features, and most of all, their pure Android experience, which gives you the ability to use your phone your way. Now, before I bring our hosts forward to share more on HMD Global as well as the new Nokia smartphones, I would think this is important to highlight, and that is we will have a photo opportunity session for you. Alright, so there's no need to stand up and take photos right now. Not to worry, we'll have a special dedicated time for you to come forward, get up close and personal and take photos of the phones up close. Alright, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, to share with you HMD Global's missions and visions, I would like to invite HMD Global's Vice President for Asia Pacific, Mr. James Rutherford.